Hey YouTube, it's Christy Nitro from the fabulous Las Vegas area, and I have an extra special video response going out to Craftyirina here on YouTube. If you don't know Irene by now, just know that she is a talented sweetheart, and I'm pretty sure if you looked up either of those words in Webster's, there would be a picture of her right next to them. So she is having a birthday challenge giveaway. Her prizes are just absolutely amazing, and it just goes to show how much of a sweetheart she really is. She puts so much thought and details into everything she does, and she's just a pleasure to sit back and watch and listen and enjoy and learn from. So thank you, Irene. If this doesn't get to you on time, girl, just think of it as a thank you for everything that you do, just because you are just an amazing person to get to know. And I just want to personally thank you again for the rack that you sent me. You probably will never understand how much those little kind words and little goodies really do mean. So thank you, thank you, thank you again. So this was definitely 100% handcrafted from me to you. And if you do not know about this challenge, I will put the video link to it down below. I'm a little bit tardy to the party, but it does go through May 8th. So if you guys are not as busy as me, you can probably get it there in time. Getting right into it, she wants you to make a pocket letter in your style. And honestly, I do not know. I think my style would have to be summed up as maybe modern chic. I'm guessing. I don't really know. I just like adding old and new things together, and that's exactly what I did here. So getting right into it, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I do not have hardly any alphas, and I'm working on that, but I think the 1B kind of sums it up wonderfully with the birds and the butterflies and Irene just being a beautiful person. So I think that just sums it up right then and there. Didn't need to do too much else as it goes through the alphas. And then me just being quirky and weird like I always am, and just a goofball, I put notes from paradise. And if you've ever been to Vegas, you hands down know that this is the furthest thing from paradise. So it's my little hee hee ha ha, just, you know, me being me pretty much. Irene takes so much time and energy making these one-of-a-kind handmade embellishments that she puts inside her pocket letters. I kind of wanted to do the same, so some of these are handmade, and then I just topped it off with this one on a little brad. So this little birdie goes all the way around in his little pocket letter madness. And I'm sorry about the glare, but I'm sure you guys know if you filmed these before, you can have one light on in the whole entire house, and somehow, some way, it will pick up the glare from that one light rooms and rooms away. With the little birdie in the middle here, it is on some printed acetate, and I backed him up on some paper, which you will see in a minute. So it's kind of like visually pleasing on both sides. I framed up the birdie with a paper doily that I inked up, and then all the little embellishments here, they look like it's flat back pearls. I actually did them with my pearl pen. The papers themselves are prima. I wish I could tell you what line or the who, what, and where's, but you know what? I just thought they were beautiful, and I liked the dark and the light together. So that's how it goes. I'm sorry, I do not know the name of the collection. The bottom, this little fence was actually done with my Sizzix die, and I believe it's just called the fence. I just cut it down to size, and then you can see these 3D butterflies again. That goes so perfectly with the background. They're almost camouflage, but I like that little visual interest. This little embellishment I actually made at school, and everyone was like, oh Lord, what is she doing now? And the bird cage itself came off of an older junk journal that I had. Didn't really make the cut, so it had the bow and that itself, and all I did was add tulle in the back. I don't know if it shows up, but obviously when you get it in person, you'll see it. I just put this awesome little birdie on top. See the old and the new, how that works out so cool together. And then these are oversized sequins that I just took the twist tie off of my old bread packaging, and that's how I cut it down and attach those to it. So pretty simple and just some DIY goodness. And I always try to put something on the edge just for a better reinforcement, I guess. The back, I just kind of packed it with some junk journal magic, and I included some birthday goodness for you. And where would we be without our envelope punch board? That is how I included your letter, and then you can go ahead and see the other side of the birdie. So Irene, thank you so much for just being you. This is my video response to your challenge. Fingers crossed it gets to you on time. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep crafting.